What's going on YouTube? Spoiler alert, it's Rosebud the Sled and welcome back to your Kutztown Krookodiles PIC League Edition. This is our second week and unfortunately, the file got corrupted, so I'm going to do a post-com this week, but I really wanted to quickly go over the team that I brought and then I'll get right into the battle. First off, we brought a Whimsicott called Ya Bloody Poof. It has Energy Ball, Tailwind, Toxic, and Taunt, Citrus Berry just to give it a little bit more longevity. Basically, this thing was actually pretty great for my battle against Potato Jim here, second week in the Meath. I'm gonna go with Meath because I'm assuming it's not Meath Mamoswines. It was really good to prevent him from doing a lot of setting up and preventing him stalling with the Toxic. It ended up being really helpful. We also have a Hitmontop with Close Combat, Mach Punch, Sucker Punch, and Rapid Spin. You're asking, why do I have 2 priority? Well, basically, the Sucker Punch I brought because the Pokemon I predicted him to bring, I really expected him to bring a Gengar. And I have Mach Punch because I expect him to bring an Aurorus and a Bisharp. So that's why I have 2 priorities. It's a little crazy, but Assault Vest Technician, Rapid Spin, Close Combat, no Fake Out this week. Max Attack, it hits super hard. We also have Cheeky Lando, the Lando Therian, Choice Scarf, this is a normal set. I put Explosion on there just because of last week. If you haven't seen last week's battle, I highly recommend it. It was a lot of fun. We have a Choice Banded Talonflame, pretty standard. And here, you guys know my love of Cacturne. This is Can't Turn Down the Cacturne, Life Orb, Water Absorb, just so it can switch in on water types, Sucker Punch, Drain Punch, Seed Bomb, and Sword Stance. Man, if you give it the right scenario, this thing will sweep. And then finally we have Jirachi, All My Wishes, mistakenly given a King's Rock. Did not realize that was a bad move. Well, that was a last edition. Originally the Whimsicott had a leftovers, but I gave it Citrus Berry instead. I thought it would work a little bit better. And I meant to give the Jirachi leftovers again, but it had King's Rock because I panicked, basically, and it didn't have an item. But Iron Head, Wish Protect, Stealth Rock, this thing is horrible. This thing was going to be horrible, but it never got the chance to be, as you'll see in a second. Let's get right into the battle. So I started off with Your Bloody Poof because I saw the Donphan lead clearly. I did predict that really well. I mean, I couldn't. I have a Rapid Spinner, but let's just not test the Stealth Rock. So I immediately go for the Taunt here as he goes for an Ice Shard, actually predicting the Stealth Rocks. I actually talked to Jim afterwards. He didn't have, this wasn't the Stealth Rock user, which kind of blew my mind. Predicting a really strong Grass type move, he switches into the Bisharp as I go into Cheeky Lando. This is my first mistake right there, Defiant. I completely forgot about Defiant. Oh man, this, and you'll see, this will make me pay. I talked with him, and the biggest thing that he said that I need to work on to improve is I need to start focusing on abilities, not just, you know, typings and stuff like that. And I agree. But Cheeky Lando does live on 1, which was awesome. I was so hyped in that moment. I wish it still had that moment captured. We go into Jirachi, predicting the Sucker Punch. I'm going to put up the Stealth Rocks, kind of sacking off the Jirachi at this point. Not knowing if he had knockoff or not, but he had knockoff. It's alright. It's alright. I'm okay with Jirachi going down. Wasn't going to put in that much work this week. So we bring in the Hitmontop to bait him out. As we go into Pringles, I go for the Mach Punch. Obviously, he's immune to that. And then I have the Sucker Punch, which I brought for that Gengar, but I mean, hey, what works, what works. He goes for the Ice Punch, predicting me to go to Whimsicott or Cacturne, as I actually do that because I predicted the Recover. And now he is definitely going to switch out into Spaghetti. I kind of predicted this one, and I go for the Taunt, preventing him from doing anything, and I also get the Toxic up just so that he can't stall me forever. The Hidden Power, I'm assuming it's Ice, since I do have a semi-weakness to Ice. So I'm going to switch that out and go into Talonflame and take that Ice like that. Oh man, Talonflame. When you take the hits, sometimes Talonflame really just does take those hits. But he is switching out into the Pringles, but he is not prepared for what is happening. That Brave Bird does 74%. Oh, Talonflame, you're so good. This is the first time I brought Talonflame. It's so good. I go into Cacturne so I can start my sweep. So he had to switch out there. He's not a good matchup for him, so I get my first Swords Dance for free. And what he doesn't realize is that one Sucker Punch does 57%, which is insane, and the hidden power ice is just not enough to touch this thing. So I go for the Drain Punch to get some HP, but he switches into the Bisharp, and down goes the Bisharp. Whew! Man, this battle, it was crazy. There was so much momentum switches here, and we still got the Cacturne running strong. Man, I love Cacturne. God, yes. So I go for the Sucker Punch because this thing actually ended up being Choice Scarfed, which would have completely stopped my sweep here. But yep, I go for the Sucker Punch because I did the calc because I knew it was enough to kill. This thing, I can't take it down, but I will just go for the Sucker Punch just to get those hits off as it goes down to an Ice Shard. Cacturne, great job. You took out 2 Mons. It's a big deal. So the Hail whittles down. Whimsicott does outspeed. It can take an Ice Shard. I actually probably could have gone for a Seed Bomb on this thing and lived an Ice Shard, but, you know, with the Cacturne, but, you know, different plays could have been made. So I go for a Tailwind just because I know I'm going down. I actually kind of wish I went for an Energy Ball on him as well, because as you will see, when I go into my Hitmontop right here, this Mach Punch is not enough to kill, which is sucky. I didn't want to go for a close combat and lower my defenses, but ugh, it's so sucky. The Hail stops, the Poison hurts. He actually switches out because of Regenerator, and he goes into the Pringles, living on 2 HP. God damn. Predicting the Recover, I switch out into the Cheeky Lando with the Intimidation drop. Here comes the Recover. And I lose my Tailwind, but I do EQ, and that takes out the Pringles, thank God. The Spaghetti does come back in. I sack off the Cheeky Lando, which I keep forgetting that this is a League format. I should have switched into Hitmontop or something, just so I could live a little bit longer, and I could have had a 3-0 here, which, spoiler, I have Talonflame. Brave Bird, and a Brave Bird is enough to take out a Mega Gallade, which was his biggest threat. Oh, man. Just look at this. Bam! Yes! Oh, man, it was so hype. So, a lot of misplays on both of our parts. I would actually say that Jim played better than I did. I just came a little bit more prepared, because besides that King's Rock on the Jirachi, this set was, I mean, this team was pretty perfect to take out his Mons. I really did think about it, so I'm glad to finally bring a win to the PIC for the Kutztown Krookodiles. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Please make sure you hit that like button. Next time it will be live commentated. So sorry about this, guys, but I will see you next time.